I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Hello, people of the internet. Hopefully today is a good day. First of all, we want to tell Mr. Todd McFarlane that this will be the last time that we will spending $30 on his toys. Not that there's anything wrong with these. As a matter of fact, I don't know if there's anything wrong with these. We haven't opened them yet. It's just that I think $30 price point is too high. And in the new year of 2025, we have made a mandate, personal mandate, not to spend any money on any more toys because I already have too many toys. But, sometimes, even though did I get these? Yeah, I got these last year, late last year. So anyway, Mr. Terrific, I said, yeah, I'll spend $30 for Mr. Terrific to replace this guy, who we've had for quite a long time, and a new Simon Baz. We're down to have fun with this guy when we do a essay on this guy. But this is not about this guy right now. This is all about Michael Holt, Mr. Terrific. But before we get started on Mr. Terrific, this is pure silliness, that the fact that we are addressing this right now. But apparently there's this woman named Grace Randolph. I don't know who she is, but apparently she's very popular. By me saying her name, anybody watching this probably knows who she is. I did not know who she is. Apparently she is a social influencer of some kind who has thoughts on things, and she is so important that when she says something, James Gunn feels the need to address her directly to put her down, which is, great for her. If I say something about James Gunn, good or bad, he could care less because he doesn't know that I exist. But apparently, she was watching the trailer for the new Superman movie, which people have thoughts on, and when they showed Mr. Terrific, she had to comment that Mr. Terrific's hair felt a little too, Black Power to her. I don't know what this blonde woman knows about Black Power, but that was her opinion on that. Now, the video that I saw this comment on mentioned the fact they felt that was, kind of racist. I'm going to go ahead and, as a black man, I'm going to go ahead and say, no, I've seen racism. I know what racism is, and that probably wouldn't qualify as racist. But I think more or less it's simply ignorance. And I know ignorant is a word that some people get insulted by, but it simply means the absence of knowledge. If you look at this picture that we have of Mr. Terrific from that trailer, and true enough, it looks like he's rocking a John Shaft. But no, the actor's name that's playing Mr. Terrific is Edi Gathegi, and Edi Gathegi is rocking the Edi Gathegi. This is the hairstyle this brother wears in pretty much everything he does. A lot of us who are genre watchers remember Eddie, at least I think the first time I saw Eddie was in X-Men First Class, when he played Darwin and met his unfortunate end. And, this is how he was rocking his hairdo. In other movies, this is how Eddie wears his hair. I mean, I wonder if film directors have ever mentioned that, hey, Eddie, you want to see our hairstylist so we can phase you out or maybe give you some rolls or some locks or something. But apparently Eddie has a don't touch my hair clause in his contract. I mean, Denzel Washington and Will Smith, Jamie Foxx, Academy Award winners, they wear their hair differently on occasion, but not Edi Gathegi. So no, even though not that James Gunn wouldn't be pro-Black Power, I don't know James Gunn, but I think in this instance he just let Eddie wear his hair the way Eddie likes to wear his hair. Speaking of hair and this older Mr. Terrific here, Michael Holt, he's rocking more of a Fred Williamson. I think I would call that the Fred Williamson. And just looking at the box of this guy, yeah, he's going really safe. He's rocking a very safe Sidney Poitier right here. Very safe. And if you look at the box back of the art there, yeah, and this guy, he's wearing more of a Usher Raymond, Michael Westbrook. So various styles. Where Edi Gathegi just wears variations of the same style of his hair. But anyway, we're here to talk about Michael Holt, Mr. Terrific, and this good-looking action figure from the box. Let's cut him open. And here goes Mr. Terrific out of the box, looking pretty good with all of his accessories. We went ahead and took off his coat. I think he looks better without his coat on. I mean, the coat is kind of ill-fitting, and it doesn't say fair play, even though he does have tattoos to say fair play. His accessories also include 2 face plates, a hand holding a T-sphere, T-sphere effect, his standard McFarlane stand, which apparently for the collector's edition McFarlane has a silver DC logo, thanks Todd. And of course, my favorite accessory of all, the McFarlane trading card. But let's say we take a closer look at Michael Holt, better known as Mr. Terrific. Tell me that's not the most horrifying thing you've ever seen. I mean, that is like your worst Westworld dreams come true. I mean, that is just awful. I mean, that is just, my goodness. I'm gonna have nightmares looking at this. Anyway, that's just what Mr. Terrific looks like while you're trying to change his face plates, which is pretty easy to do. And ta-da, he's wearing one of his new face plates. I will say a couple of things just from the outset. While the figure, he looks good. I mean, that's pretty obvious. He is a damn good looking action figure. Very nice looking. You know what, and another thing I like about this action figure in regards to McFarlane action figures is that at least this time they went through the trouble of painting his pins black. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll have the pins black all the way through, which means on the inside they'll be black, but they're white here, they're black there. It's a small detail, a tiny detail, but it's a detail that is appreciated. But his ratcheted ankles are giving me problems because they are not even, you know, and when they're ratcheted like this, you know, I can't get them to match where I could get him to stand with flat feet on both feet, you know, which is why, you know, we got the handy dandy McFarlane stand here to use in that situation. But anyway, I guess we could take a look at his articulation. You know, he's a McFarlane figure. You know what he cannot do is we play with his ratcheted stiff. Ooh, goodness, yeah. You know, and sometimes, you know, Todd scares me with sometimes of the quality of the figures that he gets, and I might break these, but it's okay because I just bought this, so I will just get a new one if I manage to break it. Yep, he got his nice double jointed knees. As you might know, Michael Holt is a heck of an athlete, decathlete. I think he won the gold medal. He can do the splits just like a gymnast. He is a Mr. Terrific, and if Mr. Terrific can't strike a T-pose, then we got a problem. And he can even go a little bit higher. Mr. Terrific has nice double jointed elbows. Mr. Terrific has nice ab crunch back. Decent ab crunch forward, kind of decent. And he can twist and turn. And since he can kick his legs so high, and since he has double jointed knees like that, you know, Mr. Terrific, who also is a fine martial artist, can fly through the air and kick butt with the best of them. Look at Mr. Terrific looking all good. Mr. Terrific's kung fu is rock solid. And even though his, we said he had a nice, safe Sidney Poitier, and he is rocking a nice, safe Sidney Poitier. But I love the texture in the hair, man. You know, give me some nice texture. Give me a good natural. Like when I looked at my Val Zod figure a couple of weeks back, his hair was smooth like he was wearing a conch. I know Val wasn't wearing a conch. I know Val doesn't have the necessary chemicals to make his hair look like that. Yeah, this looks good. This is what I'm talking about. And here goes Mr. Terrific, rocking his angry face. We went ahead and put on his T-sphere hand and his T-sphere effect. He can fly, so we put him on a flight stand. They did not give us one, but Mr. Terrific can fly. And he's rocking his T-sphere sword. What is that? A T-sphere shield effect. Looking good. I mean, this is a good-looking action figure, man. I gotta say it. You know, on one hand, it's kind of basic. You know, there's not a lot of things going on as far as textures and all the other kind of things, but sometimes, you know, Mr. Terrific is such a good design that he doesn't need too much. He just looks good, you know? He just looks good. I guess if we want to nitpick, we could say when he bends his knees, perhaps some cover up of the paint could be there. If we wanted to. I mean, this figure was a premium figure, and it cost a premium McFarlane dollar, so I don't think that's too much to ask for. And if you're curious how these two Michael Holts compare to one another, obviously this is a superior action figure. It's a good 10, 11, 12 years newer than this guy. But one thing I will say about these old DC collectibles or DC Universe figures is they always did look great. I mean, this figure does look fantastic. And, you know, the shoes, the paint is clean. Obviously, the jacket has all of the necessary things that this jacket is missing. You know, it is, plus he has, again, I am completely unfamiliar with the red face, Mr. Terrific. I get that the black face is a Chase variant. That I don't like Chase variants. Todd McFarlane, now you don't care what I don't like. But yeah, this is a very nice looking figure with his also his black T-spheres. What he lacks considerably is articulation. I think this might be a 12-point articulation figure. You know, in that his hips go forward, his knees single jointed, his arms slide back and forth, don't go out like that, and his elbows joint like that. We can barely change his wrist position, and his head turns left and right. You know, that's about all you're going to get out of this guy. But he does look great. He does look great rocking his Fred Williamson. And here goes Mr. Terrific, standing strong on the podium with his gold medal like he did in the 1968 Olympics. I don't know when he won his gold medal in the decathlon, with the Spectre behind him. As many of you probably know, the Spectre was critical in the creation of this character. Yeah, this is a nice looking figure, McFarlane. There's not too much wrong with it. The ankles are kind of wonky in that the ratchetness of them won't let him stand too good without a stand. But otherwise, he has a pretty good McFarlane articulation. Nothing broke or snapped while I was posing him, and I was posing him pretty hard. True enough, we would like his jacket to have some of the insignia that we expect Mr. Terrific to have. I don't know why that's not there. But we do like the accessories he comes with. We like his face plates. We like his T-spheres. He comes with an extra hand. Again, we paid a premium for these extras, so you know, I guess they should be there. But yeah, this is a nice looking figure. No. We did not get a value on this guy because we paid absolutely positively full price for this guy. We didn't even get a GameStop Pro discount because we didn't get him from GameStop. I think we got it from Entertainment Earth. So yeah, no value here as far as, you know, a discount, but value in that we have a very nice looking Michael Holt Mr. Terrific to take the place of my old school, also very nice looking Mr. Terrific. Very nice figure indeed.